I just announced yesterday that I have taken all of this knowledge from the 50 different arcs, different companies. I have taken things that I liked, what I disliked, what I loved, and I have created my own business called the Space Network. I was sitting there one day thinking, like, what would I take from these different companies? Because I like what this one does. I hate what that one does. I love what this one does. This one does this nice. Like, how can I create something with all of that? And I wrote out some intentions that I would want in my own ARC distribution and author services company. I wrote down support, not just for the author, but for the readers too. Readers need that support. They need to feel supported as well, with resources and documents and templates and all the things. So they're not just left like, when do I post again? What do I have to say? What's the author's handle on Instagram? Like, all of that information should be right there. They need to feel supported in every way possible. And the author also should feel so sure of who they're working with, that it's actually going to get done. The reviews are going to happen, maybe some motivation. I just skedaddled away because I was like, you know what? Let me grab the paper. Here it is, right here. Do you see that? So next I wrote down promos, like fun things. Can we throw in a little PR box? What authors would be into that? What readers would be into that? Of course, ARCs, that's the biggest part of this. And can I realistically offer book tours? Can I offer cover reveals? Can I offer release day blasts? Like, all these fun things that go into ARC reading. And can we do just the basic level of reviewing? Do you need a Bookish account? Do you need 10,000 followers? Absolutely not. And actually, I like to think that the smaller Bookish accounts are actually the backbone. Next, I wrote down community, because I cannot stand just like, oh, we're just here for this, peace out. No, like, be so genuine. Let's connect. There's another one. Coming together to release this book and working hand in hand with authors and readers. Like, how cool is that when you step back to think about that? Like, I had a hand in releasing this book. I read this before it was even live, and my review changes the way that this book is going to be released. That is just like, how do we even have the opportunity to do this? I'm so grateful. And finally, I wrote down an engagement because, like, I don't know why this is such a big thing to just follow people, just to unfollow them so that you get the numbers. But like, why would you even want that? Why would you want empty followers? Or like getting in the grow rooms. I'm guilty of it. I've done it on TikTok, where you get in the room, you get all these empty followers and whatever, right? It's so much harder to go the natural way, for sure. But these empty followers don't do anything for you. They are filling up space where you could be finding your real people. I would much rather have like 1,000 people that actually interact with my stuff than 10,000 that don't even like any single post. And it was kind of tied into that true connection. So now I want you to look at this piece of paper, okay? I want you to look at the first letters of every bulleted word. Spelled out space. I was like, I don't know, that's not very bookish. Like, that would never be obvious that this is a book company. The more that I sat with it, I was like, it just makes sense. It just makes sense. So, officially told the world yesterday that the Space Network is live. We officially launch in June. June will be when the first book tours happen, the first ARC reads go out, all of the things. However, I opened up our reader sign-up form yesterday. I had a goal to get to 40 reader sign-ups by the end of April. Right now, not even 24 hours later, we are sitting at 31 reader signups. I literally could cry. Like, it just makes me so happy because I just made it public yesterday. I just announced it yesterday, and it's like, you guys see the vision. What I want to do with this, you believe in it already from this very early stage, and I love that. If you also want to get in early, here's my shameless promo. The link will be in the description so that you can sign up as an ARC reader through the Space Network as well, or on all platforms, Instagram at _space_network, as well as TikTok, and Facebook is Space Network. Now, I don't want you to get the wrong impression. This YouTube channel is not changing into the whole Space Network stuff. This is still me. This is still Books with Kayla. That's what this is going to be. This ARC video just came from people questioning and being like, what is an ARC reader? Like, how do I even get involved with you? So I may have just given you my little personal story of how this was formed, but don't worry, rest assured, this is not turning into the Space Network channel. This is still going to be Books with Kayla, my reviews, my recommendations, all the things. And if anything, it's just going to get worse handling authors' ARC rates. I'm going to have so many more reviews. And that little organizer I mentioned earlier, my people get that for free. That is something I'm throwing in for my readers because I'm all about the simplicity, the organization. Like, we're human. I don't need pages and pages of description of what I have to do or, hi, this is me and blah, 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 blah for like the whole half of the email. No, give me what's important right up top. And if you already signed up and you got that email this morning, you know dang well that that is how I carry myself. I put everything you needed to know right there. And I even ended it with being like, I'm a real human, mom of 5, wearer of many, 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 many hats. And I'm just running this thing. I want you to feel comfortable replying to things. I've replied to every single comment on this YouTube channel so far because we're human. That connection factor, that engagement factor, all those things I wrote down on that piece of paper came from here. It came from being on social media for a decade now and seeing how fast people unfollow and just get the numbers. This is not a numbers game to me. This is true, authentic connection, community, all the things. And I'm really excited to see where it goes. So stick around, make sure you subscribe, leave me any comments. Do you have any more questions? Let me know what you thought. What are your thoughts? Do you love the space idea? Do you not? Actually, maybe don't tell me if you don't, because this is settled. I bought the domain. I've got the website in the works. Never mind. Don't tell me if you don't like it, please. But yeah, that's the video for today. Leave me a good old thumbs up if you liked this video, and feel free to share this if you think someone else would love the opportunity to become an ARC reader, especially if it's for the Space Network. All right, I'll see you on the next one.